Good evening and welcome to the April 9th, 2026 Tyngsborough Zoning Board of Appeals meeting, where under the provisions of Chapter 40A, Section 11 of Mass General Laws, the Tyngsborough Zoning Board of Appeals will hear requests for variance and/or special permits. Hearing 1, 142 Middlesex Road, map 21, parcel 22, lot 0. Trico Properties LLC, applicant for a special permit under the section 6.2B, change, renovation, alteration, or extension of pre-existing non-conforming structure or use, and a variance under section 5.5, lot area, frontage, and front yard setback, and other permit relief as may be required under Tyngsborough zoning bylaws to construct a 5,120 square foot industrial building to be used as a trade shop. Advertised in the Lowell Sun, March 26th and April 2nd, 2026. I'd like to open the public portion of the meeting. Make a motion to waive the
Reading of the abutters list.
butters
So
list.
moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Floor is open to that.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. Pete Nicosia on behalf of the applicant, Trico Properties. I do have the principal, Rich Campbell, here with us. And Doug Lees, the engineer, is roaming around the building. He's in the sewer commission meeting right now in case we need him for any technical guidance, but I don't think we do. You'll recall this, we were in front of you about a month or so ago, conceptually, on this project. And there seemed to be unanimous support at that time for the project to come forward. And so 142 Middlesex Road, we all know is the old dilapidated house, little house that's been there forever. And this wonderful client of ours who already owns industrial property in the area and is a known commodity to the town, respected businessman and developer, is looking to put an industrial building in there. So in terms of what we're before you tonight, one is special permit renovation of a pre-existing non-conforming with the existing dwelling to be raised. And then we have 3 variance requests, area, square footage, frontage, and front yard. And I have those exact figures for you to make a motion a little bit easier. The plan that's in front of you right now is the plan that we had presented conceptually the last time that we were in. The property becomes more conforming as a result of this project because we're getting rid of a non-conforming use, bringing in a conforming use. We're tightening up the space, and obviously there are many developmental challenges on the site in terms of the wetlands area and the buffer zones. So our developable envelope is very limited. So we certainly do have hardships owing to the topography, both in terms of those soil conditions as well as lot shape. So specifically what we're looking for is a 212 square foot variance on area, a 41-foot variance on frontage, and a 55-foot front yard variance. So I think you've got a full application in front of you. We reviewed the town department comments, which are all favorable to us, and we're also going to be in front of conservation in another week or so on all of the conservation approvals that we need. So I don't think it's more elaborate than that and what I had put on for a presentation the last time that I was here. Certainly, if you have any questions, myself or Doug Lees or Rich Campbell can answer those for you. We hope that you continue to support the project because I think it's a good renovation of that end of Middlesex Road, which is catching up to the northerly end in terms of renaissance of new economic development at a great location. There's really not much else you can do with this site anyways. I'll volley it back to the board.
Seeing that there's no abutters present, requests for a reading of the department comments?
I'll read it if you'd like.
Yes.
This property is not connected to sewer yet, but from the sewer administrator. but they have 330 gallons per day available for this parcel under sewer, so that'll be a question I would ask, whether it be hooked on or not, but let me continue. Board of Health, if this property includes a food establishment or an employee cafeteria, they will require permitting through the Health Department. Otherwise, there is no additional concerns if the property is connected to town water sewer. Conservation, applicant has submitted a notice of intent and major stormwater management permit application associated with this proposed project. Conservation Department plans to hear this project on April 14th. Building inspector has no adverse comments at this time. Floor is yours on the sewer question.
We are?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Doug.
Yeah, the building would be connected to sewer, we calculated the flow to be less than the 330, so.
Catch it while you can, as far as flow, you know.
I'll open it up to questions, starting with Dawn.
No questions.
Okay.
Maybe a silly one, is there a street view of the building? Do we know what the building's gonna look like? I mean, I see everything, you know, one-dimensionally. From 130, from Middlesex Road, what will the view be?
I think it's similar to what you see up on the hill behind it, right, Rich? Those types of units?
It's gonna be similar, but it's gonna look better. I don't want it to look like, you know, a metal commercial building. That's not my intent. I think I'm gonna actually move my business, Gray Contracting, down there, so for conservation, we did do a full-blown, landscape plan for them.
Nice.
It's gonna be extensive landscaping, stone walls, natural stone walls, all along the front, flagpole, siding, I'm going through the budgetary, but the pitch on the roof is gonna be a 5-pitch. So you're gonna see some of the roof, there'll be cupolas on the building, so it's gonna be.
It'll fit in the space nicely, it sounds
Yeah,
like.
it's not gonna be your typical metal commercial building that's, you know, if you guys saw the other buildings I put next to this abutting lot, it looks nice. I spent a lot of money in the landscaping and irrigation, and that's, you know, that's how I want it to look. I want it to look better, actually.
Super. Yeah, that's been a forlorn lot. I don't know how many years, at least 20, would be a guess.
I think it's longer.
Maybe longer. It's been quite a while. And there's only so much that you can do with that lot. This is our business road.
Yep.
No, I applaud the efforts.
Yeah, your existing buildings are very well maintained. Good job with those. The only question I have, which always comes up, if not now, a little bit later on, is the signage. Have we addressed that yet? For the building?
I mean, we're gonna have to, I mean, there are certain signs we can do by right in the zone.
Of course.
Of course. So I don't expect to be applying for any signage that is outside of by
No
right.
variances? Okay.
So no variances on signage. In terms of the specific sign design or layout, we haven't got that far
Yeah,
yet.
but we're trying to really hold the line since everything's been.
Yeah, we're not
revamped.
applying for a variance for signage.
Okay.
No further questions or comments?
No further questions or comments from me, so we'd like to make a motion.
I think we're
So I'll close the a motion to close the public portion of the hearing.
Mr. Chair, I'd like,
Okay.
Mr. Chair, I'd like to make a motion to close the public portion of the meeting.
Thank you.
Second.
All in favor?
All right.
Aye.
I'd entertain another motion. With the
Do we need
variances.
3 motions, or do we just do it all as one?
Two.
One on the variances and one on,
Square
Variance,
footage,
permit,
yeah.
and-
I'll give you the
Alright.
numbers.
Mr. Chair, I'd like to make a motion
Floor's yours.
for, I'm sorry,
Good time.
for one,
Yep.
for Trico Properties LLC at 142 Middlesex Road, Tyngsborough, Massachusetts. First motion would be a variance for total square footage
Give you
relief.
the, let me give you the exact numbers.
There we
I
have-
was going to do the math. I
Yeah, we must have that.
didn't bring my
Oh,
calculator.
here's the breakdown.
Have 6, it's on the section.
For total square footage relief of 16,212 square feet.
What's that?
Too good to.
Yeah.
For frontage relief of 41 feet. And front yard setback, 55 feet.
Second.
All those in favor?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
So carries.
Mr. Chair, I'd like to make a motion for a special permit for a raise and rebuild of 142 Middlesex Road, Tyngsborough, Massachusetts by Trico Properties LLC. Per the current Board of Appeals plan that is dated, we have a dated professional land survey of March 4th of 2026.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
All right. Really appreciate your time, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Good luck. That's a nice improvement to the town. That's been sitting there quite a while.
Looking at my sewer meter.
Right.
Well,
Okay, we have minutes before us.
We do.
I saw them at one point. Come on, where are you?
back.
Can I
The
have,
application.
his
It was
yellow
1620 Kendall Road.
Yeah.
Sorry?
It was 1620 Kendall Road. It was March 12th.
Oh, I
Yes.
wasn't here.
I'd entertain a motion.
Mr. Chair, I'd like to make a motion to approve the meeting minutes from the March 12, 2026 Town of Tyngsborough Zoning Board of Appeals meeting.
A second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any things in zoning that the chairman hasn't foreseeably seen in the last month?
Mr. Chair, the deadline for May's meeting is next Tuesday, so we haven't received any applications yet, but stay
You never
tuned.
know.
You never know.
I know
It's
there's,
next Tuesday?
The deadline is, for submittal is next Tuesday.
there's some warrant articles on zoning.
That was the question. We do have some this spring?
There's
or
definitely
we do not?
one. There's definitely one.
There's definitely one?
Well, the planning board just had a public hearing for, the
ADUs as
ADU.
well. Yep,
That was the only one.
that was the only one. So, besides that, I'd entertain a motion.
Mr. Chair, I'd like to entertain a motion to close.
Seconded?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So carries.
Opposed?
Have a great
Unanimous?
month.
Oh, my gosh.
Thank you.
13-minute meeting.